In an empire so vast, so mighty, so wealthy, that it will shake the very foundations of what used to be Asgard before it was destroyed by that big eyebrow guy in lava. So I spawned in the Coalescence SMP, and on the first day I just went on a rampage killing sheep, just like the Coalescence SMP, starting my empire by first the basic question of survival, I need food, and then I decided to dig a hole underground to build my house, and that was fun, so I just decided to make some stuff. After I raided a base with glowstone, and then I decided to make some lamps, because that's what smart people do, right? After they find glowstone, they make some lamps, so that's what they do, and then I just decided to craft a little furnace right there, and that's what I call it the day, and then I built that base, and then something very tragic happened. Yeah, I ended up getting in a fight with a baby zombie, which I won. It was not even close. One heart, not even close, just for casuals. Anyway, I built the base, then I went to spawn, bought some diamond armor, went on a bit of shopping spree, spawned into the world, and realized I lost my house. So that's fun. So then I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, I can just ask the owner who's online,
TP me.
where is my house? And then I'm
Membership.
just standing here at night in full diamond armor, running away from zombies because I forget that I'm in full diamond armor. And then I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, let me just find my house. Let me just ask the guy, where is my house? That's my job. What? So yeah, I guess I'm on my own again. But you know what? I'm gonna stop wandering around being like kind of homeless. So I'm gonna actually establish myself, and that's what I do for the next half hour or 28 hours or 3 years. Anyway, I just built myself a nice meek log cabin. This is where the start of the empire begins. On this wood, I will build my empire. Sure. And then I realized, wait a minute, I can set homes. I set this as my home. And just to make sure I don't ever lose this thing again, I teleport there and yeah, it works. So basically, the first day of the Empire went pretty good, besides the fact that I lost all of my hard work in one day. But yeah, I'm building up the walls because that's what good people do, otherwise I'm just living on a plank of wood, and that's not safe in the least, right? Yeah, so that's just basically how the first day always goes, is just building a house. Because how bad could that possibly go? Anyway, I am starting the Empire. The Discord of Sound SMP is uh yeah, just find it somewhere. I don't know. I'll post it somewhere. Um and essentially I am just building my base. My guild's called the Vagrant Blade. This is our empire, the empire that will shake the very foundation of Asgard. It's very mighty, very beautiful, cannot possibly be defeated right now, okay? And I decide that, you know what, we need doors. Doors are critical to an empire. And my friends have joined my empire. For example, my friend Akbok has recently joined the empire. And then it comes to my attention that I need stone. So I decided to build a mine shaft. Mine, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I just dig for another 20 minutes because that's what I do. I don't have a life. I'm just so repetitive and I just do my thing and I just mine away and then yeah, I just realized something very profound in me, this that I yearned for the mines. And then it's dark and I'm like, huh, well, I'm starving, so I think I should eat. It seems like a logical thing to do, given the circumstances and everything. I should eat. And then I decided to put on my bed and I decided to go to sleep. And then after going to sleep, I realized something. The entire server is filled with insomniacs, so I'm just not gonna sleep and I'm just gonna fight off this guy, because you know what? I'm in full diamond armor and I just realized that. Why are you not dead? That's upsetting me. Die. So yeah, after fending off an entire zombie apocalypse, you're welcome, human world. I saved you from a giant zombie apocalypse, you're welcome. After doing that, I just realized, you know what? I just farmed quite a lot of XP. Why not I build an XP farm? And then I just forget about that and I see the most beautiful thing. A portal thingy. So, and I know that there are chests there, which means I can raid it. My first raid. Of course, like there's the glowstone raid, but that doesn't really count. It's pretty evident somebody was trying to run away from creepers, like a nerd. Hello, die, die, die. I won that exchange. You can no need to thank me for that. Anyway, I got an insane amount of totems of undying from the default kit, and then I decided to do some home building and gardening. Now that gardening is done, I'm going to go back out into the world and hello, die, 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 you're all dead, and die. You're welcome for that. I killed them all with my bare fist. Anyway, we are quite well stocked up on our goods, and we should go out and do some mining, because I'm yearning for the mines once more. And after building a pretty decent cove, cave, whatever you want to call it, I just decided, chill and enjoy my handiwork. So then I decided to build a staircase. And then to absolve myself, I finished the staircase, which takes another half an hour to do. But hey, it's the beginning of the Empire, for the Empire must begin with a gate and a staircase. And so I complete my final task. Manifest destiny! I'm gonna conquer the world! And then I realize, wait a minute, I can do a whole bunch of other things, and then my mind goes completely sidetracked on what I'm actually supposed to do. And then I realize, wait a minute, why don't I just make my house pink? Yeah, so that's just what I do. I do some more homemaking and decide to make all the doors and windows pink. So that's just what I do for the next 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Right? And then my OCD can't absolve itself, so I just need to make everything look nice again, because that's what I need to do. And then I need to get some more wood just to finish everything else. And yeah, my mind gets very absolved with the OCD thing right there, but don't worry, it's all for a good reason. Besides, I'm in diamond armor. What could possibly hurt me? It's difficult talking this fast. Okay, and anyway, we're building the walls, and we tore down most of that top of the roof down because we were trying to build ourselves a little spawner. And then I realized, oh, my chest is full. I should probably build another chest and remove this bed, because that's what good people ought to do. And then I go down to my boat the next morning, and I'm like, manifest destiny. Let me do what I came here for. And then I am just preparing everything for the journey, and I'm on the boat, and I'm heading off to that portal to conquer it, because that's what good people do, and that's what conquerors do. Ah. Anyway, we're coming over here. We're sailing over there. I faced some very rough rapids and some unforgiving currents that were almost rocking my boat. But as you can see, I made it quite safely down. And then I decided to explore some lands. But now I actually realize what I came here for, which is the portal over there and the loot that it will hold. Let me just dive down in there and see what's going to happen. What could possibly go? Is that my boat? What is my boat doing down here? What is this? You sank my boat! Oh. Ooh, chest. Finally, I can loot something up. I'm running out of air. Let me surface or. Anyway, got that gold, and we're on our. What is happening? No, 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 no. What is happening? Surface, surface, surface. And I decided to swim over there because I'm not using my boat. Manifest destiny. What I see and I want, it will be mine. Behold, the empire shall begin. I am mining out some goods. Huzzah! Look at that! The sheer majesty of it all. It is simply inexplicably awesome. Like, look at this. And then after a while, I decided to go on another spree of murder and death and decay and whatnot. And I'm just killing things at this point. Like, come on. Oh, what could possibly happen? So then I'm like, wait a minute. I should head home because I'm lost. But thankfully, I saved my spot because I learned from my mistakes. The foundation of an empire is learning from that mistake. And then I head home, and I'm like, wow, look at this. Look at my loot. I'm so cool. Then I realize I need a bed, place for my bed. Then I'm like, huh, wow, look how far I've come. And then, you know what I'm gonna do now? And establish a government so powerful that you all will fear the wrath of me. So much so that Thor would not even bother having a party at my house. So magnificent that flint and steel will open up a nether portal where I can obtain netherite armor and achieve my goal of conquering this world. But first, the main step is abolishing any form of threat or dinosaurs because, as the great philosophers always say, the great philosophers of the empire, they always quote this one beautiful phrase. There's always darkness before the eternal nothingness. Subscribe.